time for another update. I still haven't done anything on most of the things that I said I would do, but I've at least gotten 3 new figures done and a new rework, so I'm happy with that. On this play we got 3 reworks, 2 which aren't done, and then 1 that is done, which I started working on last week for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Maybe because Season 2 is coming up of 7 Deadly Sins next year. So I decided to update my Otis. Because first of all, I never shortened his legs. And now I have done that. And I think it turned out pretty nice. I tried to hide the cut part with some paint job and try to make it look like wrinkles and stuff. And it works pretty fine. Since I don't have any like putty or whatever to cover it up. This is the second time I do this kind of thing. And I think it turned out pretty good. Everything is repainted. I kept the same sculpt. I didn't think it needed any rework just yet. I just shortened this piece right here a little bit. Cut that off and sanded it a little bit. Redid his face. And this time I actually went with a more serious expression. And it turned out pretty good. Finally a decent Meliodas face that I'm happy with. So that's the first thing. Meliodas. Probably going to save him for next year. I'm also going to rework my Bond, so there's that. For All Might, I haven't done any paint job. And I recently finished up his sculpt, and I think it turned out pretty good. And as I said, we'll see if I'll remake his face, because I kind of like this face. Then another rework, we got Yuki Yuna from Yuki Yuna is a Hero. I really like my outlining so far, and we'll just have to wait and see how the rest of it turns out. And this right here, I play Thor a lot in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, so I kind of taken a liking to Thor. So I might actually make him based off the Marvel vs. Capcom Thor. So there you go. That's the helmet with the hair on the back and everything. So yeah, might actually make him. I don't know. I just made it though. And then from some more Kekai Sensen, we got Zap. And I updated Klaus' face. Actually put on the glasses. Kind of turned out better, but I might actually just redo the sculpt and everything altogether sometime. But right now I'm happy with it. And I just think Zap looks perfect. Although he's supposed to have gray shoes, but I didn't bother with that. Just put on, since he's just wearing white, and white. Since he's just wearing all white and just has white hair, why even bother paint? So I just didn't. So since he's just wearing white and has white hair, I just really didn't bother with that, because on some pictures, and yet again because of the character profile pictures, and yet again because of the character design of the, and yet again that's also thanks to the goddamn and yet again that's also thanks to the stupid ass and yet again that's thanks to the character design sheet for the anime. You know, they don't color everything. They don't color it. They aren't the final product, really. You know, they're missing things, just like Klaus was missing things. He was missing gray shoes. So there's that. And what we got here, and then we have probably my favorite customs I've made this year. The duo from Girls Last Tour, Yuri and Chito. Really like how these turned out. Really do. I'm actually really surprised I managed to stick to working with these, because I felt like giving up sometimes. Because it's kind of annoying when you have to paint entire pieces, different color. And the reason also why I decided to make these was because I barely have any characters that wear green. And I just had a bunch of green arms and legs and torsos since my Halo days, when I had a bunch of custom-made Master Chiefs. But now I actually put them to good use. And I really like the end result of it. Really do. Some combination of paper and some clay. We got some nice looking hoods and stuff like that. Tried out some new things. And I think my skills with customizing has increased a little bit more for making these two. I wish I was able to make their vehicle, Unfortunately, I don't have the pieces. I don't think so, at least. I found one of these. We'll see if I can find the other one. I doubt it, though. But damn, that would be sweet if I could actually make it. Because that would be a cool idea for a set. Really cool. And I just really like how the faces turn out. Look at that. That's like spot on. Especially on Jury. Really like these. These two are obviously going to be on my top 10 of the year. And I gotta make that video soon because it's almost time. Somewhere before New Year. That's when we'll post that video. So, I'll guess this is the last update of the year. So, yeah. I hope you have found these videos interesting of some sort. Seeing my progress on how I make my stuff. And you know, if you want tutorials on something, I can make that. It's no problem, really. If you're interested in how I make my stuff, I can probably do much more detailed videos about it. You know, showing, say, how to make an anime custom. You know, if you want that, I can do that. Just put it in the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.